Welcome everybody to the stunning Lake Como in Italy. Now I've planned a little adventure where I'm going to drive along the picturesque west side of the lake from Como to Menaggio, then hop on a ferry across to the charming town of Bellagio, with hopes I can capture some beautiful photographs along the way.
Well, I've just pulled over a beautiful little town here just because it has just looked absolutely stunning driving through, and amazing light breaking through over here. Look at this, look. Very kind of traditional looking old Italian town here. Beautiful. And look at the light just creeping in, just beaming through here. It's kind of like a little port here, look. Wow, look at this for a viewpoint, huh? Come on. Ooh, ambulance is going through. You can see the light just beaming through over here, look. Stunning. Nice bit of light slowly touching this as well. I mean, fortunately with this cloud coming in, it's just breaking the sunlight up there. I've timed it right. I've done well actually coming this side of the lake, I think, this time of day, because anything over that side now is actually going to be in the shadow. So I'm hoping to drive up here and then get a water taxi across to Bellagio and then later drive back down that side of the lake to Como. Definitely going to have a little explore around here and get a couple of pictures and get a coffee as well. It was an early start this morning, so I've earned myself a nice cappuccino or something. Being very lazy here. Didn't bring my tripod, left it in the car, so again, just using the bag. Got it level though, and it's sturdy, so I'm just bracketing my shots. I'm just doing a self timer, 5 seconds. Take 3 shots, and I've set it up to bracket it so I don't have to touch the camera each time to take a different shot while it's bracketing. I could just press the shutter there and it'll automatically take 3 shots for me in 5 seconds. Bang, bang, there you go, bracketed shots. Well, I gotta say, Lake Como is really living up to the hype now. When we were in Como last night, I mean, it's beautiful around certain areas of that, but around the outskirts it's very busy. But as soon as you get away from that area and drive up the lake, I mean, it really turns beautiful here. These quaint little towns. So we're gonna have a quick look here and then stick to the plan and keep moving. But again, this light is slowly creeping in a little bit. Here we are, just pretty much this is like the center of the town right here. Just some little quaint little shops, restaurants. Still got their Christmas tree up, look. The odd Christmas decorations. Place here where you can obviously get water taxis that'll take you to, ooh, I'm nearly getting run over, sorry. Other sides of the lake. Ferry tickets. Of course, it's New Year's Eve today. So it's, some places might not be open, but a lot of the cafes are, they look to be anyway. So that's good for me, because that's all I really need, is a place to eat and somewhere to have a coffee. And of course, it's actually my birthday today. So yeah. Hit the big 4-0, but this is partially why I'm actually in Como, because Lake Como, because I just wanted to go abroad. I wanted to be somewhere nice for my birthday, and I couldn't think of anywhere better than Italy instead of taking like a big long haul flight somewhere, you know. Just gonna have a quick little look up these side streets just while I'm here, because if you know, I've said it before, my other videos, I like to look up the little side streets, and yeah, they still got a lot of the old Christmas decorations up. How beautiful would it be to have a little place like this, look. God, look at this. Gosh. I guess what they might be doing is getting ready for some sort of celebrations tonight, because obviously there might be some New Year's Eve parties. This is what some of this might be about. I think I could do like a little circular route here. Yeah, they're all putting up decorations. Sorry. Getting ready for tonight, look. Gosh, look at this. Yeah, it seems like every home's got a bit of the Christmas tree. It looks like they've taken down a Christmas tree and just like scattered it along the streets here. It's very strange to see that. Well, our original destination where we were meant to get the car over to Bellagio was actually shut, that port, which is kind of a blessing actually, because 5 minutes up the road it's brought us to this town, Menaggio, and architecture around here is beautiful. And look at this place, the Grand Hotel Victoria there. Even on the road coming in, some very nice houses along there with all the big kind of gated entrances and all of that. George Clooney comes to mind, obviously, because I know he's got a house over here somewhere, and on the lake's edge somewhere along this way, I think, is actually on this side of the lake from what I believe. So yeah, can't blame him for wanting to buy a nice little place over here, because it is beautiful. Yeah, they got an ice rink, look. Seen a couple of the ice rinks in local towns. This is probably the main centre over here. Coffee shop here though, so definitely going to go and get a coffee, because I didn't get one at the last place. So this is going to be a much welcome. Oh, it looks nice in here. Looks really nice. Beautiful light as well. Look at the light touching these buildings, huh? Nice, look at this. Some bloke sorting his nets out here. Like fishing nets. Hotel du Lac. Caf Central. Ah, pizza, pasta. What sort of prices are they in? Pizza, €10. Come on. Hey. Cheaper than Domino's pizza. Not like I eat Domino's pizza, but I know they're about £12–13 back in England. So yeah, good price that. 10 quid for a pizza. Well, I just quickly devoured a quick mushroom pasta. Probably a bit early in the morning to have a pasta, but it's just gone 11:05, but I was starving. So, and when you've got pasta on the menu and there's mushrooms in it, creamy mushrooms and pasta, it's really nice. Ooh. Vespa, one of the icons of Italy, obviously. Again, just gonna have a little look in the town here. Just a quick little look. I think we've got about 45 minutes until the next ferry. So, just looking over there, there's a ferry over there that's just come in. They look to be coming in quite frequently, actually. I suppose they've got to, otherwise they're just going to have a back full of traffic trying to get over to places like Bellagio. So, and this is not the place where you want to be having traffic jams. I mean, just driving along here, some of the roads get really tight, and I'm in a rental vehicle. I'm scared to death to scratch that Fiat, so I'm being super careful on these roads. Had a couple of people beeping at me, and I seem to be causing a bit of a delay in the traffic because everybody's kind of like piled up behind me because I'm just going too slow, I think. So they've got some property for sale here, look. House with a pool, 3 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms overlooking the lake. 1.1 million euros. Have a little house there, got a nice pool, 730. God, they all like their pools. Yeah, I think this is definitely the nicest looking town I've been so far here in Como, as we've drove around it from the main town of Como. This is definitely one of the high-end places. Good sized Christmas tree. So good to see it as well with the all the Christmas lights still up. I mean, this shop here is still got the old Christmas decorations are all selling, look. My partner Joanna, who obviously I'm with, she's in there straight away, having a look at all the Christmas decorations there is for sale here. God, got the red carpet here, look. Beautiful looking cathedral there. Not going to go in because obviously I don't like filming in places like that, out of respect, you know. See a lot of this around actually. Lavender shops. Selling all lavender products, sorry. God, another kind of a church or cathedral up here as well, look. And that is pretty much the town centre here, I think. This is the main road that goes through. Yeah. Right. Let's go and get our boat to Bellagio, I think. Hey, just missed the ferry by like 5 minutes, so we got to wait another 45 minutes for the next one, but not the end of the world. Gives us a little more time to enjoy the view here. That's where you get the ferry from. So yeah, there's another place over there which we could have got the ferry to, which is coming shortly. It's over to Verona, which is over that way, but even from Verona to drive all the way down to like the south part of Lake Como, and then you have to come back around to Bellagio. That's a couple of hour drive. It's not a short drive, so yeah, we want to try and utilise our time today, as much time that we got. I mean, it's 12:30 now, so we've probably only got another 4 hours of sunlight, so need to get over to Bellagio and really enjoy that area, because that's an area that I really wanted to go and visit. So yeah, we'll get there at a good time, but the light is slowly improving on the mountains over here. This cloud is slowly rolling away now, and it's all just very beautiful. Got your snow-capped mountain over there in the distance, and yeah, beautiful, huh? First in line as well, in the old Fiat 600, first time driving a Fiat. Okay, I think this is like a hybrid, so it takes petrol, but it's been good. It's quite nice to drive, automatic. Fiat as well, Italian made, in the Ferrari red, I think. Don't know if that's actually Ferrari red, but it's red, so it's the second best thing to drive in Italy as far as I'm concerned. Of course, we want the old Ferrari, would have been nice, but that wasn't on offer at the rental company. Enterprise don't offer Ferraris to rent, even in Italy. Right. Well, made it. Front row, obviously, because I'm first here, and gonna go and get a good viewpoint. So quite a big ferry actually. Quite a few foot passengers as well. Just a bit of seating areas inside here, but this is what it's all about for me. You can get some really good shots looking back at the town over there. Oh, and the light's just slowly improving all the time now. Got to get a nice viewpoint here at the back of the ship, look. Looking back at the town and the size of these mountains. Here we go, and this is Bellagio over here, look. But I think we're literally smack bang in the centre of Lake Como now. Here we are, Bellagio. We made it, everybody. We are in Bellagio here on Lake Como, and just look at this view now. Incredible light here on the mountains. Beautiful blue skies. All this horrible cloud is now washing away, and we are just going to be left with some nice light now. What time are we on? 1:50. So got a good 3 hours until sunset, and hopefully we're going to get some nice, more, even better light here. But just going to go into town, have a look round, and see what they got. But this is the one place I've been really looking forward to seeing here in Lake Como. Out of all the towns, this is the place for me, Bellagio. Well, it looks like they're restoring some old hotel or something here, or old building. I mean, no doubt, I can imagine it'll probably be some sort of form of hotel, but what a position that would be. I mean, it looks grand. I'm sure it will be grand when it's all done. Of course, you've got the view of the water right there. Very traditional, classy looking boat rolling by just over there. Oh, well, that is a tuk-tuk. Italian style street food pizza wagon. That's how you modify a tuk-tuk, Italian style. Oh, this is the jetty or port where we come in earlier. So literally we managed to get some parking just up the road here. Not bad pricing. For 3.5 hours it cost about €6. Quite a few places that are shut here, look. Souvenir shops even shut, but looks busy down this way, so I'm sure there's gonna be some places open down here, so we'll see what they got down here. Hopefully somewhere to eat. This looks to be kind of like one of the main hubs, doesn't it? Lots of shops and restaurants along here, cafes. Oh, well, this is the main kind of area. I actually looked at booking this hotel because I was half tempted to stay in Bellagio. Hotel du Lac, yeah. But I thought Como might be a better place because it was a bit busier, more of a nightlife, more places to see down there, but I wouldn't have complained staying there at all. You know, waking up in the morning to this view over here. It's beautiful architecture again, has to be expected. Getting run over, sorry. Well, I just managed to get a quick bite to eat. It was really nice actually. I had a pizza with sausage meat on it, and Joanna had this really nice risotto. It was absolutely delicious. And just come up the street a little bit, and there are a couple of places open, so not all is closed up. Very tight car. She's brave driving down here.
No, ma non dobbiamo andare a pescare.
Still got the Christmas decks up again. Gotta say, Italy do Christmas decorations really nice. Well, he's done well there. That's what you need, a Vespa. These lads have got the right idea. Let's have a little ganders up here. Some nice Italian sausage meats here, but look at that for a view down here, look. So that road will take you down to the kind of lake's edge there. That's a great photograph to get. Especially with the Christmas lights like leading down into the shot. It's beautiful architecture look as well. I think this is coming out of like the main town up here, but some nice gated entrances up here, and this gated entrance here, look, going up into like a garden up there, and I'm sure there's a very nice house at the top of there, but this big house here, look. If you got a gated entrance to your house up here, I mean, You know, that's definitely going to have a very nice house. And just looking at this one, it's very well looked after around the gutters and the rooftop area, especially around the windows, the shutters that cover the windows. It's very well looked after place. Rightly so as well. I'm sure a lot of these places are very well protected, you know. Yeah, definitely coming out of the old town here. I'm just looking down at the lake down that way. You can see some nice light as the sun's starting to set. Got about an hour and a half until sunset. So we're going to head down and have a look at a church down here, which I've seen in the opposite direction, and head back down to the lake, I think. I just come down to this church, look, and I've got to say I'm slowly falling in love with Bellagio. It's very, very beautiful little town here. Even though we drove past some of them other places earlier, and you know, just these little side streets looking down here, look, just going down. I mean, it's really pretty. Here we go, coming back down to the lake now. I can already see it's just a lovely golden glow illuminating the mountains down here. I bet there's some lovely light touching the buildings here on the front as well. You can already see it here, this beautiful light here, look. Oh yeah, there's the sun setting. Gosh. It's just poking over that mountain, so we timed it just right. This is the last bit of golden light, and this is kind of like the main front here. Oh, wow, yeah, that's light. Well, I'm going to bring this video to an end there, everybody. I'd like to thank you all for joining me here in Lake Como. Please click and subscribe onto my channel, and I will see you on the next adventure. See you later.